what if I were to tell you that just a few minutes a day with resistance training with resistance bands in your own home could not only make you look younger, but it could make you feel 10, 15, 20 years younger. I'm going to show you how resistance training not only makes your body look more toned and more fit, your muscles being stronger also allows you to get up out of a chair, like a bloody teenager. I'm also going to show you how with resistance training, not only do you look more toned and fit, but inside your body, your bones will be a lot more stronger. And what that means is if you do happen to fall, you're going to be able to get up rather than have to go to the hospital. Just a few minutes a day of resistance training improves your balance. That means that the less likelihood of you actually falling. It improves your metabolism, so that means that you can get rid of some of that stubborn belly fat. But more importantly, resistance training makes you feel better about yourself and the world around you. So my name is Nell, and I've been helping women over 45 to get fitter and stronger and healthier for the past 14 years. And I've just recently turned 67. So being strong and being healthy and being fit is very important as we age, not only to keep upright and feel good about ourselves, but also to maintain that independence. We don't want to retire and end up in a nursing home or have someone have to care for us. So the first thing you need to know about resistance training is how it builds our muscles and what happens to our muscles and how it helps us to look better, to feel better, and to be stronger. So with a resistance band, when we work our muscles actually break down into tiny little micro tears, because that's the way we rebuild, and we rebuild stronger. And your muscles then think, oh, what if she does something even more tomorrow? So we better get stronger. And each time you do the resistance band training, your body breaks down the muscle and then repairs so it's stronger and more toned. But more importantly, with these stronger muscles is our immune system. Our immune system gets much healthier and then can fight off any kind of viruses and colds without any kind of antibiotics or medication. One of the most significant areas of aging is our bones, and our bones deteriorate very fast after menopause, so 50, 60 years of age, and then it gets worse as we age. So the only process we know at this point that really helps with your bone density is resistance training. So it's been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that resistance training helps to keep your bone density and stops your bones from getting too fragile. Because as you may or may not be aware, a fall for most women means a broken hip, and a broken hip can just take your independence away like that. And we also know that a broken hip in hospital after 60, 65 can also mean other complications that can lead to catastrophic events. So what I want you to understand is resistance training is not only to make you look good on the outside and to make you feel good, it's also to stop your bones from getting very porous and then so fragile that even a slight fall can be catastrophic. Now we all know that one of the signs of aging is wrinkles, in particular in our face, and there's not much we can do about it except botox or facelift. But the other thing about doing resistance training or any sort of workout, what it does is, if you've ever seen someone's face really flushed from working out, well, that's blood flow, and blood flow is getting right to the surface of the skin and volumizing by pumping blood through the skin. And this actually slows down the amount of wrinkles that you have. So if you're training 4 or 5 days a week and you're getting all that blood coming to the surface of your skin and really pumping up the skin, it helps to stop your skin from aging any further. Together with a nutritious diet that is protein based, where you're eating meat and fish and chicken and cheese and yogurt, this will help to slow down how your wrinkles form. Of course, keeping out of the sun is another thing. I was just advised putting a hat on most times, but that does help to slow down that process as well. Another important fact we need to understand as we age is how well we think about ourselves and the world we live in. Now, as we age, if we lose husbands or we're on our own, and our children grow up, it can be difficult to maintain a very positive attitude towards life. And I know for a fact that exercise, in particular resistance training, helps you to feel better about not only yourself but the world around you. And it does this by releasing endorphins into the brain. Now, endorphins are like a shot of happy pills, and we know from people who train really every day how important that is, because I have clients who go on holidays and they know there's something missing, but they're not quite sure what it is, and they feel like they're really at a bit of a loss after 1 or 2 weeks of not training, because training not only makes you feel good, it not only makes your body look good, it not only improves your bone density, but it has a huge effect on how you feel about yourself and how you feel about the world around you. Now, one of the things that happens also when we age is we tend to slouch. And because we're not doing any resistance training, we tend to lose our posture and our capacity to stand up really straight. So when we start exercising muscles that have been quite lethargic, we start to straighten up and our posture gets much better. And within this, because our muscles are much stronger, our spine doesn't have to do as much of the work, and our spine will relax and we can straighten up. So when we straighten up, when we stand tall, when we feel tall and we feel better, we actually look a lot younger. Now, the final piece of this puzzle is your diet. Now, we need to eat plenty of protein foods like meat, fish, chicken, cheese, eggs, yogurt, tofu. We need these foods to make sure that our muscles actually grow. And because our whole body is made of protein, except for our red blood cells, we really need to make sure we have got enough protein going into our body so that we can not only repair and build our muscles, but we can look after the rest of our body each and every single day. So your diet has to be really important part of, getting these nice lean muscles, getting that tone, feeling good, feeling younger, looking healthier. So your diet is a very important part of this process, and there is a simple guide that I have, if you would like the guide, that shows you exactly what you should be eating on a daily basis. But your diet is going to round off everything and give you the results that you want. So in finishing this video, you can understand how resistance training can really change the way you look and feel. It makes your muscles look more toned, but that also makes your muscles stronger, so that your immune system is stronger, so that your bones are stronger, and so that you look and feel younger because of the endorphins when you train. And finally, because when you have a nice strong posture and you stand up straight and you're stronger with the way you walk, with the way you feel, you do look younger and you feel better about yourself, because you look better not only on the outside but also on the inside. So if you'd like to learn how to get stronger and fitter and healthier and take years off your life, then you just click the link below here, and the at-home program, so in the privacy of your own home, there's a 14-day workout there with a meal plan for you to get your kickstart, if you like. And I look forward to hearing from you and see how you went with that first 14 days. Okay, enjoy life, and as I always say, stay fit, stay healthy, but above all, stay very, very happy. Bye.